Hi, I'm David Gauthier. I'm here with Ann Wertenen, the director of the Winchester Public Library, and today we're at the Russian School of Mathematics on Cross Street in Winchester to give our opinion on the math art exhibit.
It's math with art, but there really don't seem to be any firm guidelines. She kind of allowed them to do what they wanted. So this is going to be an interesting exhibit. It's going to be hard to judge.
I think you're right.
Okay, let's see what we can see. A Fibonacci spiral, grade K. That gives us pause.
Right, so I guess she's saying that you see this in nature, like a snail shell and flowers. And
Lots of nice
seahorse
color and
tail.
drawings.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's very nice. Very nice. Okay. Oh, there's quite a few back here. So all these different points, they created clay representations of each of the points.
That's really
Is
good.
there a grade on that? What grade the child is in? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Interesting.
We're gonna say it was good though.
Oh, that's good. Let's see what this says. Uh-oh. It's a test.
Oh,
If
boy.
Brady is on yard 35 and Gronkowski is on the opposing side's 10-yard line, how many yards does the ball have to travel to get to Gronkowski?
Well, we'd have to count, right? 35 to 50 is 15. And down to 10, another 40. So 55, right?
I think so.
Math is not my strong suit. Math is not my strong suit.
I don't know. Is it good to have the judges have to answer questions?
Probably not when it comes to me. That's for sure.
Number 84, they just drew a picture. Looks almost.
It looks
oh,
like
I bet that's one
Albert
of the teachers.
Einstein.
Oh, do you think so? Is
I think
one of the
so.
teachers that work here?
It could be, well, if Albert Einstein works here. Or he's got a mustache. That's what I think it's Einstein.
Now here's another Fibonacci numbers by Joy Daly.
So I guess there's different proportions of the spiral, and it gets tighter as it goes in. Apparently, Rohan loves numbers.
I think so. Prime numbers,
Says it
square
right
number
on there.
series, Lucas numbers. Okay, I never heard of Lucas numbers. A pentagonal number series. This is second grade. Wow. Okay.
I have to be honest. My daughter's in first grade, and she asked me for help with her math the other day, and I couldn't do it.
Now wait a minute, you're a judge.
Don't tell anyone how bad I am at math. That's our secret.
Math is cool. It says right there.
Yeah, I believe it. Did they tell you how to play Happy Birthday?
No, I think you have to figure it out. Who's the tallest? The year I was born, I won $1,000. My brother won $1,000. My mom won $9. How much money did we win? Ha! 2009. Cute. I had
So I
9.
see what she's done. She's solved problems to learn all about me.
About me. Oh, I see. Kids in my
first you say,
class, my
yeah,
height, my
How many
grade.
dolls does she have? Well, you don't know, right? So you figure out the word problem, and then
And then the answer
figure
is
it out.
inside.
There's 41 dolls. That's a lot of dolls. That's 4.
Equals IU.
I don't know.
I don't know. IU. Well,
There's got to be a reason for
it's
it.
gotta be a reason. Flag fractions. That's cute.
And this one,
Oh, we're not there yet. That took some time, huh?
sure.
Fractions from a flag.
I like that. That's tying geography in with math.
That's right. Oh, Bolivia, Angola, Central African Republic. 1 out of 8.
So we have to figure out who has whom in checkmate. I have to assume black has white.
Yep, definitely.
Can't move laterally, can't move that way. So fractions.
Maybe birthday cake,
Maybe.
because there's numbers on the top.
So I was really impressed at all of the great artwork that the kids came up with. What about you?
I was too. All ages, very creative, colorful, and accurate math,
Absolutely, as far as we know.
as far as we know.
And we hope that some of this artwork will be displayed at the library and probably at WinCam too.
That'll be wonderful. I wonder if anybody else is going to display any pieces,
I think
because
they
they're
are.
all winners.
I think they will do some at Town Hall as well.
That'll be good.
Yeah, so if you have a chance, check it out.
Russian School of Math is the realest. All the super sick teachers make me speechless. Getting straight A's, it really pays. And that's alright because I'm prudent like a student. RSM, RRSM, Russian School of Math improves all my brain stems. RSM, RRSM, Russian School of Math. Counting off by 10. The first R is for radical. Education is so valuable. Pretty lot of kids' brains in every state. From K to 12, I learned myself. Get me a solid math foundation, improving the next generation. Yeah, yeah, learn it up, yo, learn it up. Once a week I'm chilling in that building, it don't stop. Yeah, yeah, learn it up, yeah, learn it up. This European curriculum will get me to the top. Russian School of Math is the realest. All the super sick teachers make me speechless. Getting straight A's, it really pays. And that's alright because I'm prudent like a student. RSM, RRSM, Russian School of Math improves all my brain stems. RSM, RSM, Russian School of Math. Counting off by 10, dedicated. A lot of mathematics, standardized, easy. Grade point average breezy. This is how we do every single day. Passionate teachers make you always say, "Hey, yeah, learn it up, yo, learn it up." Once a week I'm chilling in that building, no, don't stop. Yeah, learn it up, learn it up. This European curriculum will get me to the top. Russian School of Math is the realest. All the super sick teachers make me speechless. Get me straight A's, it really pays. And that's alright because I proved it like a student. RSM, Russian School of Math improves all my brain stems. RSM, Russian School of Math 855, Math 855, call!
Hello, I'm Sana, and I think everyone here understands that happiness is key to living a great life. And I feel that a lot of us also think that happiness is too abstract, is not quantifiable, and only a certain amount of people are born with it. Because nothing is fundamentally good or bad. Everything is in our perception. So today I have happiness as seen in science and math, and one that underscores the power of science and math, and two that underscores the power of happiness. So researchers in University College London did a project in which they first had 26 participants playing the Great Brain Game, in which they had a series of decision-making tasks, and they either had monetary gains or losses for their decision. And then they made a model and expanded it to over 18,000 people. And they developed this computational model of momentary well-being. And the researchers were not surprised by how much rewards influence happiness, but they were surprised with how much expectations could. It proves to support the theory that if you have low expectations, you'll never be disappointed. But if you also have positive expectations, like if you're excited that your friend is going with you to your favorite restaurant, it will make you happy. So the equation is this. So happiness equals that. And what the individual terms mean, so I'll explain. CR is the certain rewards you would get for a certain task. EV is your expected value. And RPE is the difference between what you predict for the value and the actual experimental value. So T is your trial number, and Y is something I found quite interesting. So Y is a quantity greater than or equal to 0 or less than 1, and that is the forgetting factor. So what that means is that it makes events in more recent trials more influential. So from all of this, I get it to be that happiness equals reality minus expectations. So as math and equations and algebra shows us, I think that if we work hard, we should have high expectations. But if we don't put a lot of effort into something, if we have very high expectations, we're just going to make everything worse. So next I'm going to go to genetics. So here is a picture, a graph, of a trait value over time. The blue dashed line represents the mean population trait value, the current value, And the red dashed line represents the mean population trait value for the next generation. And because the covariance is positive, you'll see the trait increase over time. So this long equation over here can be rewritten as this. Which can also be rewritten as this. And what VI is the ratio of fitness. And so how does this relate to happiness? Well, a lot of the times, altruism is a component of happiness. A lot of times it seems that if you're altruistic, it doesn't really benefit you. If you're very hungry and you only have one cookie, and you give it to someone else who's hungry, now you don't have any food. But what happens is that, societally speaking, individuals, a group that has more people who are generous, will make the group increase over time. So it shows in an evolutionary point of view that being generous and being kind to others, it makes a difference in a society. Next, in anatomy, so emotional warmth produces oxytocin, and oxytocin causes the release of a chemical called nitric oxide. And that's really good in making your being heart healthy because it dilates your vessels, blood vessels, so that you don't have any clots. And also, here's an illustration of the vagus nerve. And as you can see, it does a lot of things. And one of those things is prevent inflammation. And compassion, or feeling the suffering of another person, it actually leads to greater activity in your vagus nerve. And since free radicals and inflammation cause aging, you'll look younger if you're compassionate towards others. And lastly, I have the sociology aspect to happiness. So we always hear one act of kindness is a really good thing. And what happens is if one act of kindness is said by one person, the effects persist over time. And it goes to all these people, then down to all these people, and down here. So behavior spreads in 3 degrees of separation. And that also shows that if you say something mean or something unkind, that also has a big effect. So I think what we can learn as happiness and kindness and altruism is quantified with math and science, that I think everyone can be happy, and that does lead to a better life. Thank you. Привет! I hope you enjoyed viewing my presentation as much as I enjoyed researching and presenting it. I think that math is so fun, and our STEM is fun and makes me happy because every time I go to class, I learn something new, and if I already knew it, I learn a new way to look at it. Я люблю математику. До свидания. Спасибо.